Hi, this is Michaela, Marion County Treasurer. I just wanted to take a few minutes today to go through the different pieces of your tax statement. These were mailed out on Friday, February 13th, so if you don't have yours yet, you will be receiving it in the mail any day. Uh, First of all, I want to point out that at the top, there's an option to pay online. Uh, this is really cheap. You can pay by e-check for 25 cents, which is cheaper than a stamp. We certainly encourage you to do that. You can do that from the convenience of your home, and a lot of people really, really like that option. So as we move down the tax statement, this is kind of the meat of the tax statement right here. The valuation is determined by the assessor's office. We got new notices in April. However, the valuation on this year's tax statement is the same as last year. So you'll want to look at what your valuation is. You'll want to look at, should you have military credit? Should you have homestead credit? Does your business qualify for the business property tax credit? Did you prepay taxes last year that need to show on this statement? If any of those items are missing but should be on your tax statement, then you certainly need to give our office a call. So what you're looking at is the net annual taxes. This amount right here is the amount of taxes that you owe after all of your credits are taken off. We have two payment coupons at the bottom. Uh, Payment coupon 1 is for your first installment, which is due by the end of September, delinquent October 1st, or you can pay the full year if you choose to as well. There's an option on that coupon. If you don't choose to pay the full year, the second half is due March of 2022, delinquent April 1st. So we strongly encourage you to bring these stubs in with you if you choose to mail your statement or your payment, to bring these stubs in with you. These stubs help us out a lot, particularly if you have multiple parcels and multiple parcels possibly in multiple names. Otherwise, the county is keeping track of 25,000 plus parcels. You only have to keep track of your parcels. So if you include these with your payment, this helps us tremendously because we don't want to guess. If we guess wrong, it's the taxpayer that pays the penalty, and we certainly don't like to see that happen. We want to do it right. So up here off to the side on your tax statement, this is a really important little section that we added last year. It'll let you know, do you have delinquent taxes that were not paid? Are there any special assessments against your property? We don't have drainage in Marion County, but are there any tax sales? If any of these options are marked yes, then if you're not aware, you need to contact our office and we can let you know the details of that and what the amounts due are. There is an option on this year's tax statement, by the way. This is new as well for additional owners. I would like to point out, we've already received some phone calls. This doesn't necessarily work like it should. As you see, my husband's name is listed on here, and then there's an and, but you don't see my name, even though my name is on the deed. It's just the way that our records are. Hopefully in the future, we'll be able to get that worked out so that all additional owners are listed correctly on your statement. So if you turn your tax statement over, this is a really important part. I'm not going to go through it, but this is a breakdown of your tax dollars. This lets you know how much each of the taxing agencies gets this year, and it gives you a comparison to what they received last year. This right here is really light print. It's also very important. I'm not going to read the entire thing. However, one thing that I do want to point out is number 4, the low-income elderly credit option. This is a form that has to be filled out every year. It's not like homestead credit where you fill it out once. So if you qualify for the elderly or disabled income credit, you have to be over age 65 or disabled, and your income is less than $24,206. I'll start pushing this in February. Reach out on local media, social media, etc. Get the word out that the forms are available from the Department of Revenue, and that's when you want to apply, because in order for you to get relief on your tax statement, I have to have that form turned into my office by June 1st. So if you think you qualify or you know somebody who qualifies, mark it on your calendar to start paying attention in February for that information. The other thing that I wanted to point out is that we do accept partial payments. That's really helpful for some people that do not have taxes in escrow. That gives you an option to budget. You are able to do that online. If you're not able to figure out that process, certainly feel free to give our office a call. We can sure walk you through that. And I think the important thing to note is that we have recently revamped our website. So you can go to MarionCountyIowa.gov. We have really tried hard to put a lot of the most commonly asked motor vehicle driver's license and tax questions out there. I think you'll find a lot of answers that you're looking for, but if not, certainly give us free feedback. We're always looking for ways to make it better.